Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Here we are. So, hopefully, I'm all set up. I'm trying to actually play with headset, even though I'm playing on a console. Usually not possible. Somehow, with a new capture card, it's letting me. It's magic, so don't worry about it. I should be getting the audio from the capture card, but there's such a small delay that it shouldn't really matter. And I've done some tests, and it sounded fine before. Hopefully it still does. Anyway, how are we doing? I'd always rather play this game with headset on. That way you can hear any sinister footsteps approaching behind you. Debris? Is that your answer to my ice cream truck question, HD? It's like the ice cream trucks driving by your space station with the whole do 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 noise, you know, and everything else, but no one can hear it. Tragic, really. How are we doing? Anyway, I think we're all set up. You guys can hear the game, right? Hopefully not too loud. I'll turn it down just a smidge. Does this have a filter on? Bop, 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 bop. Yes, it does. Okay. That should be fine. Well, whether anyone else joins or not doesn't really matter, because to be honest, I would be playing this anyway. So, I have been, we're just picking up halfway through the game. I've been playing in my own time. If you want to see the first 2 hours or so, I didn't realize it had been 3 years since I last streamed this. I could have sworn it was like last Halloween, or at most the year beforehand. But nope, it was 2022 where we did the first 2 or 3 hours. So to anyone new watching, possibly in the future, if you want to see me play the first part of the game, yeah, this is fine. You'll need to go back to then, and you can find it. Hello, Oda. So basically, where we are in the game here, I guess I'll give the overall the rundown of the story, just for those who don't remember or haven't played it. So it's 15 years or so after the original movie. We are Amanda Ripley, and our mother, famously, was a member of the Nostromo, a Weyland-Yutani corporate vessel which disappeared without a trace. For reasons that nobody knows unless you watch the movie. Anyway, 15 years later, and basically the black box of the Nostromo is found by some salvagers out in deep space, and they brought it to this way station, essentially. Basically like an intergalactic truck stop called Sevastopol. Kind of a shithole. Big space station. It was being decommissioned anyway. Really quite run down. Owned by a lesser company called Siegson, I think. And in the process of being shut down. So they bring this black box to the station, and we, along with our Weyland-Yutani representatives, were invited to come pick it up and hopefully find out what happened to our mother. Anyway, as we arrive on the station, clearly something's gone horribly wrong. Nobody's there to greet us. There's random explosions happening. We get cut off from our fellow crewmates, Samuels, the android, and Taylor, our corporate lawyer. And, yeah, very quickly we find out there's a big scary monster on the ship. There's a big scary monster on the space station. And if you saw last time, I was going to say last year's, but once again, 3 years ago. Last year's stream, in my mind and soul anyway, we are running through the medical bays, trying to get medicine for Taylor, who's injured. And eventually we get roped up with the surviving members of the station security to try and trap the Xenomorph, to obviously get rid of it. Now, I streamed none of that. But I played it in my own time, and all that's happened is that after lots and lots of scary shenanigans, I lured the Xenomorph into a lab module on the space station, and waits, the security chief, basically over the radio goes, "Sorry about this, Ripley," locks the doors, and ejects the entire module into the gas giant. Obviously, we managed to escape. We, after being in this thing that is spinning through space, basically not quite in 0G, but like fucking feeling like it, with the Xenomorph still in this pretty small, like, basically just the size of, I don't know, a small bungalow. We're running around trying to like power up the escape pod and then launch it back to the main space station, and we do! Huzzah! Remember to shoot your flares at the Xenomorph to check if it's real. Good advice. Haven't seen Romulus yet, but that plot point makes me nonplussed. Yeah, it's not the same Xenomorph as in the original movie, which Romulus addresses. Romulus, very inspired by this game. Anyway, long story short, we are now back on the station. The Xenomorph is gone, so I guess the game's gonna end, right? I mean, there's no threat anymore, so, I don't see what the problem is. Also, in amongst all of the other chaos, the station's androids, synthetic workers, have been a little bit less than friendly. But let's not worry about that. Along with a lot of the survivors being very rude. Anyway. Had some weirdo staring at me on the bus on the way home. Weird. Whoa! What? Oh, yep, okay, they spotted me. Oh, by the way, I am doing a pacifist run, so I am trying to get through the game without killing any humans. And at this moment, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I might need to load game. It's the Henry Hoover. Can I activate it? I don't know how it'll help me, but... leave me alone! How's the volume? By the way. Let me know if there's any audio problems, because like I said, I am playing with a whole weird audio setup just now. Run away! So they found the black box, but not Big Chap. Haven't seen Romulus yet. Yeah. I mean, Big Chap got launched into space, didn't he? Well, that's not the way. So we have kind of hit the point in the game which I am less familiar with, because I don't often when I replay the game I get so far in and then naturally kind of fizzles out. So I'm getting here kind of for the first time since playing the games back when it first came out. Sorry, I'm in a big old cough. So current objective is find a way to power up the Galleria controls. I'm really not sure. Where could we be going? Oh, leave me alone. Anyway, how are we doing? I have not seen Isolation. I have seen an Isolation movie in a heartbeat, but it was also directed by Fede Alvarez. Probably not. You know that there was an adaptation of this game, Alien Isolation, the digital series, it was called. It was essentially a machinima, but like an official one, made by Creative Assembly, using a combination of like in-game cutscenes and kind of new not the best quality, digital animations using the in-game assets. So kind of a condensed down version of the whole game into like 3 or 4 hours, whatever it was. Haven't watched it entirely. I watched bits of it just to sort of get a vibe. But it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. Alright, I'll be real. I am suddenly... This is a fantastic time to pick up the game for stream. I am stuck. I have yet to hit a brick wall in this playthrough. And just now, I'm like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. What the fuck am I doing? Is it still on the YouTubes? It might be. I think it's IGN. Alright, there must be a tool around here to upgrade my cutter. Is that it? Oh! Ah! No, it's not. Never mind. That's just scrap. Right, I don't... Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys, I literally... First thing I did was I tried to interact with this bloody thing, didn't I? Did I not? Did you not see me? We're having the same problem with prompts as on last night's stream, aren't we? Anyway. Follow the astromech, I suppose. Anyway, that'll be the first and last time I get stuck for the rest of this stream. Anything we can... Just for the sake of using up resources, sure. Propel! Propel! Nah. I enjoyed that stream last night. So right now, our objective is to just get back to Waits and the other security guys. Holding up, or I think they said they relocated. I can't mind.
About to rain on the parade. Something's up with the androids.
No.
Something's been up with the damn androids since I got here.
No, this is new. They've left their posts. I just saw some of them in the public area. That's not normal.
Great.
Watch your back.
Well, why would they be doing that? The crisis is over. The alien's been launched into the gas giant. Everything's fine. Right. Ooh, I like this. Who wants some ketchup? A drink of ketchup? I mean, I guess in a crisis scenario where you haven't had food for 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks, however long it's been. I hate when that happens in games. You walk past the solution all the time for ages. This was my entire playthrough of Alan Wake 2. Oh, speaking of Alan Wake 2, we're not streaming that. But, how does it sound? So, tonight I gotta go pick up uni from work. Usual Monday, Tuesday thing. Which is why it's gonna be a 2-hour stream. Which is why I didn't want to play anything, you know, too serious. But tomorrow I've got as long as I want. And the day after that, I've got as long as I want. That's the 29 and 30. Yeah, I am not gonna be streaming on Halloween night. By the way.
I don't know when anyone will get this, but someone needs to keep a record, and I don't know.
But how do you feel about mouth washing? Because your breath stinks. No, the game.
collapse of a dream.
Too late, I've already bought it.
Power. For me, the people here were little more than footnotes for my article. Something to tug at the heartstrings. And when the disappearances started, oh, I was thrilled. This was something big. But now people are afraid, and a communications fault means we're alone. I'm trapped here, just like everybody else. Another
Wait,
footnote.
it's Ripley. What's
Another
going on with the
victim.
androids?
I don't know.
What about the change in alert status?
Damn it, I don't know. I'm trying to contact Samuels. Maybe he knows what the hell Apollo is playing at.
Ooh, I've not seen Nout from that game, to be honest. Only that Joshua Graham. Man, yeah. I know nothing about it either. But it's a 3-hour game. So I thought, perfect, stream game. Right, I was going to say, so we do know where the Xenomorph came from at this point. Not that it matters, because it's dead now, right? So the same salvagers who found the flight recorder of the Nostromo, they essentially tracked the route of that the Nostromo took back to LV-240. I can't remember. You know the one, the alien planet. They tracked it back there, found the same wreck, you know the one, and one of their crewmates got infected, obviously. Same old story. So they brought them back to here to get medical help. And in there was patient number 0. That doesn't sound good. We got movement! What's happening? No. It's just people. No, those aren't people. People don't have glowing red eyes. Right. We do have a shotgun. We have an EMP mine. And we have a stun baton. Oh, hi, buddy! Oh, that's gonna work. Get off. Too many items. Come on. Game. I'm just gonna load game. Don't know what the fuck's happening. It's being janky. Oh no, you're being attacked by the Welsh. You were too close. Yeah, last time I was trying to get one of these, I was too far away. Now I'm too close. So I'm just reading chat. Xenomorphs come from the planet Xenomorphia. Classic sci-fi writers.
Hey! Over there! Don't let him get away!
Oh, here come the bots. Here come the clankers. Well, that's none of my business. Oh, fuck off. Game, please, for the love of Christ. Just tell me I need to, like, reload the stun baton from the last time. I need to reload it from the last time I used it 7 hours ago. Okay, fine. Thanks. Problems. Yeah. Oh no, they're splitting up. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. I thought I saw another one coming through the door. I was getting very... I may have. That's so cool that all three enemy types fight each other. Well, do the Xenomorphs fight a working Joes? They do not, actually. It's kind of... Fuck off. I'll come the... I think I've just been put in an unwinnable situation now. Unless these guys are friendly.
Wait, for God's sake.
I mean, sometimes they are.
They're attacking on sight.
Sorry, I'm finding the game a bit too loud. I can't fucking hear myself. I had a really quite funny but annoying situation the other day when I was being really careful to sneak past a group of survivors, and then eventually one of them saw me and was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
What do you mean?
Stand by.
And I'm like, "Motherfucker! Every other person I've met so far has been trying to kill me." Also, hi, how's it going? There's an alien following you, by the way. You might want to go find someplace safe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just go away. I don't even know who these people are. Like, they look like they're dressed as security, but they clearly ain't answering to the chief. Be careful. If some bodies are androids, they might not be dead. Yeah, no, the working Joes don't fight the Xenomorph and vice versa. All they do is react to it. And it's kind of creepy. Because you'll be in a situation where the Xenomorph's hunting you, and android's chilling around, and when they come face to face, the android's just like, curious. Logging for Apollo. What are you? And stuff like this. And the Xenomorph doesn't really seem to care about them. And most just gives them a sniff. Judging by the android's behaviors, one might assume that they are doing everything they can, or were doing everything they could, past tense, the Xenomorph is dead, to keep the alien alive. A living specimen, as always in this God's forsaken universe, is more valuable than the lives of 1,000 workers or whatever. Evil corporations, am I right, Scoob? Oh, this is a dead end.
You always know
Well.
a working Joe. Each working Joe synthetic at Seegson is subjected to thousands of safety checks before
Oh, I'm sure they are.
we understand we're building machines, not people. Seegson, tomorrow, together.
Ugh. Well, I last played this game about 10 years ago, but I do remember sending a noisemaker into a crowd of thugs to make the alien munch on them. That is a valid, monstrous strategy. I've been trying not to do that this playthrough because I'm not sure if that will count towards my pacifism, you know. I feel like it shouldn't, but I'm playing it safe. You know? Okay, let's just learn from our mistake and give everything a reload. Oh, sorry, you actually, you have to click and hold to reload, which is, I kind of like as a feature, actually. Because if you have an empty cylinder, you can just load one bullet in if you're in a rush. Or you can do the whole thing. Because there's nothing worse in some games than like, oh, you have to reload after you fire the double barrel shotgun. It's like, but what if I don't want to? What if I planned on changing weapon anyway? It's like, nope, you gotta sit through the animation. Heist, you still there? Why the hell didn't we have the smarts to stay on the Anisadora? That was the ship. I think that was the ship that brought the flight recorder and the Xenomorph on board. They shot me in a lab over in the Systech Spire. For the love of God, come find me. Elevators are out and there are bodies everywhere. I'm sure I can hear it in the walls.
Meeks, I'm leaving this for you when you wake up. I know that you're still all over the place after that thing came out of Foster. But
Pod Hotel.
Fucking up like this. You got way too drunk and told those people sleeping in the mall way too much. I dragged you away when I saw the look in their eyes. We can't go back there again. No one can know we're connected to Marlowe and the Anisadora. Now come back once you've dried out.
I wasn't a pacifist, I was a clenched fist. I was streaming a bit of this privately to sort of Lily and Phil, as I've been playing through it, and I was saying the in-lore explanation for why the Working Joes look like that, when, you know, other synthetics in the universe look like Bilbo Baggins, you know, indistinguishable from humans. Oh, fuck off, buddy. It's because these Seegson androids. Well, Seegson tried to play into it as, we are the budget option. We're not trying to play God. We know our machines are just that. Machines. Not like those fucking overpriced Wayland androids. But of course, you know, kind of behind all the marketing, it's just they're falling behind in the tech race, you know. They want to avoid the uncanny valley kind of experience that humans have when dealing with human-like androids. Their slogans are things like, at least with Seegson synthetics, you know you're working with a machine. I like that. Please, Stephen, our collective noun is Phil and Lil. Apologies for dead-naming your collective consciousness. Who knows which of these doors actually work. There might be an event through there. Definite dead end. Looking for vents, looking for doors that I can actually get through. Oh, I should heal. I should. Whew. As an antisocial person, I couldn't comprehend getting close to pods. You know what? I know I just saved, but I'll do it again, just since I've looted and crafted. As a fact, I could not comprehend getting inside one of those things. Oh dear. Reminds me a little bit of the bunking on an oil rig. Especially when you're on the top bunk. Don't sit up too quickly. Bang your fucking head. That could be a problem.
Sevastopol hazard containment alert
I
was
don't know if this is
recently
locked or not, though. That's the thing.
Please stand by for further notifications.
So was this a whole dead end? Right, we are just going to be trying to figure out our way out of this place at this point. Oh, for fuck. Go on. Out of here, you bald cunt. Yeah. I need things to be bigger, to be comfortable. Yeah. Working Joes, because at least you'll know what's putting the shits up you. Yeah. They're, quite unpleasant. Update map. Is that any help to us? Right, we have 3 doors. This one doesn't work. This one? Aha! Should have scanned first. I hope you like androids, because that's going to be all we're dealing with for the rest of the stream. Probably. I mean, what else would there be, you know? The alien's dead, right? They announced a sequel to this, and it's just going to be called Working Joe's Isolation, you know?
Working Joe's. Brilliantly simple and simply brilliant.
Wait, I've got some security shutters in my way. Can you open them? Wait.
You bastards, you murdering bastards, leave him alone! Stand down!
Uh-oh.
You bastards!
Wait! Wait!
I think she's dead. Find an alternative route. Why bother? They're dead. You're becoming hysterical. Ugh. I hate having loot and no space for it. Nope. Too many of those. Smoke bombs? Flashbangs? Oh, I want some EMPs. Item maxed. Fine. If Ridley Scott had had his way, it would be nothing but the androids. True. Man loves his clankers. I mean, who amongst us? Now, we came from here. Closed. This... Fucking hell. Scared me for a second. Do you think the Working Joes would be trusted more if they spoke with Anya Taylor-Joy's voice? No. I think they got a trustworthy aura about them as is, you know? I like them. I'd invite them to the cookout. wonder how many people don't know where the term clanker came from. Lame people. Uh-oh. Fuck, sorry, I thought we were locked out. Or locked in. Depending on your point of view. Gotta ask, why even bother with a face? That's a lot of unnecessary moving parts. Well, I think it's because they actually were trying to make something that looked human, but they just didn't have it was a skill issue, honestly. So when they fell short of their competition, they just sort of like went, ah, well, no, we meant to be shit, actually. God, I'm looking at the alternate route. Is that going to be all the way around? Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Okay. I'm getting a bit lost, to be honest. Like I say, this is the part of the game I am by far least familiar with. I like the drip, though. Whoever these people are. Again, it says security, but they were shooting at me, so... I'm pretty sure they're just, like, bandits. Survivors who have scrounged up some decent gear. Shit, we're being followed. We're being followed. Oh, come the fuck on. Ay. Nothing. It was nothing at all. Fucking hell. Wow, where are we? Switch floor. What? Nope. Trying to suss out a way. Did we get a chance to... Sorry, when we were here last, there was guys with guns. So we kind of had to leave in a hurry. Let's just do a bit of exploring while we're not being shot at. Locked. No good. Ah, yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit like completely fucking lost. No, the game wouldn't make us come this far back to find another way around. This is excessive. The problem is we've got all these doors, and some of them are accessible, some aren't, and it's not really clear until you get up to them. For sure. I mean, I'm assuming if it's got spray paint, then it doesn't. Like, that one's clear, that doesn't open. So it's not consistent. Yeah. You can chase me all you want, that's fine. Dumbass. The guy walked through fire. Now we could be in trouble if we bump into the other one while we're up here. hiding here? Oh.
I'm going to catch you.
Oh, okay. So my hiding's no good then. Yeah, that. Chase me, Raccoon, chase me. This door was locked. I hate that. I hate when games do that. I actually, that's like, oh, that is such a fucking pet peeve. That door was explicitly locked when I was in this room earlier. And it's only unlocked now because we hit the story beat. Right? We didn't do anything to unlock that door. We didn't switch a breaker or find a key. It just is now unlocked for story. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. Don't do that. Bad game design. Alan Wake 2 flashbacks. Nope. You're wrong, actually. Is he coming after us? There's a cooldown timer on saving. We did save a minute. Yeah, we saved a minute ago. It's fine. Hello, Oliver. How you doing? Fucking go away. Nobody likes the androids.
I'm inexpensive. I'm reliable. You know my face. The working Joe.
Just keep it low, slow, and quiet. Do we have a map for this area? Not really. We can duck in here, it's fine. I like Android 8. No one does, Mr. Goku. I like it that he shows up in the Future Trunks arc in Super just to die off screen. That's my favorite thing. I think it's then when he shows up with no lines. Hey guy, how you doing? Wait, are there other androids other than the two people Goon do? Sure there are. You got Colonel Magetta, or whatever the Arnold Schwarzenegger one was called. The one who was just the T-800. You got Ader. Android 8, who's Frankenstein. This is a monster. I'm not sure what the right way to go is. Too many different directions. You got 16, you got 17, you got 18, 19, 20. 21. I don't know what we're doing. I'd still recommend Alan Wake 2. A lot of people think it's Remedy's best game. For me, though, I'm convinced I'm done with Remedy. Just not my thing. I do have Alan Wake 2. I actually forgot about it until today when I was looking through my PSN for like any deals that were on. I'm like, oh yeah, that was the monthly game. I forgot about that. I was going to think about streaming it. And then I promptly forgot about thinking about streaming it. What does that mean? Sevastopol's hazard containment has been raised to Omega. Omega. Not important. We need to find a way to shut down those automated janitors. They're a security problem. Every time they start their cleaning circuit, there's a risk they'll open up a route for that thing that's hunting us. Yeah, because security were trying to cordon in the Xenomorph.
I have been camped out in Galleria Mall for maybe 24 hours. The people here, they're scared. But they still believe that martial ways will kill the creature. They forget other dangers. They forget themselves. People are turning on each other for food, for water. I cannot stay here.
A bit early, but think we might Overwatch after picking up wife. I didn't touch you! I explicitly tried to avoid you. Rude. Sure. I could probably go. You know what? Let's just heal up again. We weren't at full health to begin with. Oh, let's not talk about that, Phil. Time to cancel Super Android 13. Alright, into the sphincter vent. We are inside the police station now. This could be bad.
Wait, it's Dr. Lingard. I've just examined a patient with, well, I've never seen anything like it. Some kind of unknown parasite. I did a quick check on the name they... There's no one registered under it at Sevastopol.
Whatever.
I think she came on board recently. Do you know anything about this? I have no idea what Sinclair and his men were doing, but this should have been picked up during quarantine. Who knows what else they've let through? The patient and her captain are waiting for me in the examination room. Get down here now.
What about our crew? What about Taylor? We know so Samuels, the android, has been sent down to try to communicate with the ship's central AI. But what about Taylor? Lily, some androids are people that are cybernetically converted. Others are just robots. Others are grown. We call them bio-androids. Dragon Ball. Then they aren't androids. True. Take it up with the American dubbing of the series, because in Japanese they're called Cyborg 17 and 18. You know? Nothing I can do here. Find an alternative. I don't see the objective. They're clearly all dead. Why do we need to be here? Oh. Well, someone's alive. Hi.
Rip, they're all dead.
And why aren't you?
The android slaughtered them.
Why? Why the fuck would...
I don't know, but I think Samuels does.
Samuels? Why?
Wait sent him to access Apollo. I need to find him. Have you seen Taylor and Marlo?
Oh, there he is.
No.
Blah.
They're not here. I think they may have got clear. Ricardo. Ricardo. If I go after Samuels, can you run this place? I need eyes and ears.
I'm not fucking staying here.
Ricardo, I need you to do this.
Rip.
Can you man the station?
I thought he meant rest in peace for a minute.
Ricardo.
Yeah, sure.
Walk into a room full of dead people. Rip.
Lock the fucking doors and don't let anyone in. Look after me. I'll come back for you.
Alrighty. Just checking, have we checked this in the past? Didn't Alien Earth introduce cyborgs? Don't know how I feel about that in the Alien universe. I think I like it. It's an element of the prequel aspect of Alien Earth that I quite like, is that it's like the opening kind of text on screen is that in the kind of tech race between companies and everything else, you have androids, cyborgs, and hybrids as the three sort of paths, what they call the paths to immortality. So androids are obviously completely synthetic beings. Cyborgs are humans cybernetically enhanced, and hybrids are human brains digitized and downloaded into android bodies. Now, the fact that we never see hybrids again in future content makes me think that the story, if we ever get like future seasons of Alien Earth, is going to be how hybrids end up being a really, really bad idea. And that's why they are either all destroyed or just they never make any more. Maybe something similar with cyborgs. Maybe it's kind of it becomes a bit of a technological and evolutionary dead end, and that's why it's all android synthetics that we see in the future. Who knows?
This could require my
Oh,
attention.
bloody hell.
Follow me, please.
That's what I get for reading chat. No, you follow me. Come on.
Running causes accidents.
Round and round we go. No. You're not smarter than me. I know what you're playing at. And there we go.
Compromised.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Did you do that? Do you have control of the door?
There's no need for this.
Go away. Thanks, delayed door opening. Jesus Christ.
This is an entirely unauthorized alert. Please stop interfering.
Gonna hurt you in a second. What's the fucking way out?
Don't run.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. Too many shutters and they all look the goddamn same. Which is the one to get out?
Ask me about Sebastopol's safety.
It looks like it. It was this. Why is this game like this? You stand next to the door and there's like a delay as the game's like loading the next area.
Be tolerated. You and I are going to have a talk about safety.
I don't want to talk about safety. You're not me mum. Or me HSE supervisor. He's dead. This looks about right. Uh-oh. 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 Which train am I going? Which train am I calling for? See, science, med, tower, let's go! Keep away. Right, now we just gotta wait for the train.
Running causes accidents.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Ask me about Sebastopol's safety
Maybe they'll retcon the human bishop in Alien 3 into a cyborg or something. Then again, everyone wants Alien 3 wiped from the face of the earth. Yeah. To be clear, I just don't want to waste the resources killing this guy. If it's easy enough to get around them. Which, minus that, it is. Hey. Oh, crack. If you've got androids and synthetics, cyborgs are hardly a jump, in my opinion. Yeah, me too.
I can see activity on terminals on the top levels of Seeks and Synthetics. Rip, I'm not sure I can do this.
Ricardo, I need you to focus. You're in charge now.
In charge? In charge of what? A room full of dead people? This is fucked up!
Focus, Ricardo. If Samuels can talk to Apollo, he can get the androids to stand down. Then this'll all be over.
Yeah, what she said. Nothing bad'll happen.
Right, Sinclair.
For again.
Supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where...
Alright, so the problem here is we are, like, going back to areas that I've been to earlier in the game. So I don't actually need to...
There's no room for more people in the sanctuary. But we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Think of your fellow passengers. Take your trash with you.
Get trash, Brock. Oh, now hold on. Could we get through this now? Haha! Yeah, so this is the medical wing. This is one of the first parts of the game where you go to. It's like the first real alien encounter. Like with all the guardrails off, if you know what I mean. Like until that point, the alien is like sticking to vents or only appears in one or two encounters, scripted. But yeah, but that was a good long while ago. We got new fusion torches since then. That's not where it wants me to go. Well, while I'm here. Just because I haven't been. Ooh. Nobody home? Okay. That's fair. Did you hear Sigourney Weaver had a meeting with Disney? I did. There's been a rumor of Walter Hill writing a new Alien film. Even though he did a great job on 3, I think even he would ignore it. It would ignore it, yeah. Like if we're going to retcon it out of existence. I feel like at this point, the Alien universe is so all over the place anyway, that I feel like you could just make any movie and it's fine. If it contradicts something previously established, who cares anymore? Like, you've got, like, all these different, like, versions of timelines where, like, the only consistents are Alien and Aliens. It's kind of like, you could imagine the Alien timeline, canon, whatever, as, like, a ribbon, where you've got, like, a knot in the middle, that's Alien and Aliens, and then you've got, like, a big spread at the top and a big spread at the bottom. Where it's like you've got Alien versus Predator and AVP and all this shit, and like Whale and Yutani knowing about the Xenomorphs years in advance. Or you've got the Ridley Scott universe, which is like Prometheus and shit like that. And then you've got Alien Earth, and then you've got the comics, and then you've got
synthetics aren't taking kindly to a wailing Utani
hello.
model snooping around.
So how do I get up?
You have to climb. There's a service vent through to the elevator shaft around there somewhere.
Oh, don't be mad, but I went through to the elevator shaft and shut the access door behind me. I had a Joe on my tail, so I had to get out of there. If you can find something to cut through the panel, the code is 8382. Don't worry, I'm coming back down for you. No sign of the lovebirds, but I've got a whole heap of guns and supplies up here. So 8382. That's a reference. The dead guy. Kinky bastard is a bit down on the newspaper. Yeah, it's an android kink. Well, hey. Do we want to go that way? Alright, so we have been here before. Parts of here, anyway. But this is new. Halloween has more timelines than The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, that's another one, I suppose. Halloween did that, I think. They made a new movie semi-recently and basically just said, this is the true third film. Every other film after 2 was fake. It's the constant retcons and reboots of long-running established series like this. Sorry, we can't access that, can we? No. Alright, up we go. I love elevator shafts. I've always wanted to climb an elevator shaft in reality. It's something I've never had an opportunity for. You know? Sorry, I was laughing at the cardboard box falling closely behind. There we go. Be honest though, Steve, would you want another Aliens? That was what a lot of fans want, but I don't think it's possible to recreate. It's a product of its time and director. I do not want another Aliens. I want Alien Isolation. I honestly, Alien Romulus was a really weird movie because in a lot of ways it was like, it was almost there. It was almost what I wanted. I just feel like it held back. It didn't quite deliver on the feeling of like being stranded on this station, the feeling of isolation, just to use the fucking word. The actual, like, alien part of the movie went too quick. I feel like you had this really long build-up, and it was really nice. I like the long build-up. But when you really break it down, it feels like the there we go. See what I mean by the delays? It feels like the people only spent maybe 15 or 20 minutes on the ship with a Xenomorph. When you really, like, think about it, it just feels, you know, a bit too quick. A bit too flash in the pan. You're gonna attack me. I know how this works. Well, now I've messed with your script, so I don't think you are.
Ricardo?
Yeah, I love Aliens. It's an amazing movie. But it is not a horror film the way the original is. Are you waking up? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, you stay there. Hostiles nearby. Well, that's a bad sign. Romulus feels like a distinct work of a director. Well, does Romulus feel like a distinct work of a director, like the first 4 movies? Or like a fan project with money behind it? Because that's what it looks like to me, but I am a cynical git. It feels like it's really strange to describe. It feels like both. It feels like somebody who had a real vision, is also a fan, and it also, fucking hell, but also feels like there was a lot of like studio mandated shit. You know, it's weird. It's a strange one. I actually just bought it on Blu-ray like last week, so I'm looking forward to giving it another watch. It's such a good looking movie as well, which is why it doesn't make me think that it's like a cheap cash grab or done totally cynically. Cause like the cinematography is great, the acting's good, the lighting is fantastic, the sets are brilliant. Even like the few bits of Xenomorph stuff we get is really, really, really good. Like some of the best we've had in years and years and years. But it also just doesn't quite. It's hard to even describe. I don't know. Oh, I do not like this at all. Not now, Data.
The door up here's blown. I can't get near it.
I get the distinct feeling as soon as I pull a switch, things are going to start being less dead than they currently are. You know? Right, change my batteries. I was thinking about Force Awakens, and I was trying to decide how I would compare it to that. If I would at all. Because in a lot of ways it is kind of doing the soft reboot. Like, it is just another crew on another space station / ship. With a lot of the same plot points and beats. Another planet-destroying superweapon, you know.
This is Seegson Executive Ransom speaking. I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunged for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment. Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now! Get those things under control. I want a full report ASAP.
All the robots are going crazy because they got the souls of orphaned children inside them, or some nonsense. References to other streams. Yeah, I would say Romulus is the closest thing to a Force Awakens of the Alien movies that we've had. Because, like, Prometheus is not a cynical retread. That's what everybody hated about it. When are we going to get to the fire? I mean, the aliens, because it wasn't interested in just doing Xenomorph stuff again. And I kind of respect it for that. And I quite like Prometheus. I also kind of hate Prometheus for other reasons. It's a weird one. Haven't watched Covenant since the first time I watched it. Quick recharge if we need. Right, how are we doing on supplies? Oh, we can build an EMP bomb. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing we want in the current situation. Alien Covenant is the greatest comedy that isn't meant to be a comedy. Yeah. Any movement? Are we all happy? Are we all chill? Is everyone staying where they're supposed to? I'm talking to the androids. The mandroids. Are we missing anything? So we got that one. We got this one? Yeah. That's probably what we need to do then. Stay down. Checking if any of them are twitching. Well, I don't like that. What were you saying, Lily? Oh. Sorry, just a sec. Maybe I need to give it another watch, but I found it dragged way too much. I don't need gore, I like suspense, but there's several scenes that are just uncut POV from one house to another. Is this Halloween 3? Or one of them? Never watched any Halloween movie.
Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Hey, Samuels.
I don't have time for this.
Hey, better data. Sorry, this scene is nice because way earlier in the game, we basically got an identical scene of one of them, the working Joes, beating up a human survivor. So then we just get to see the catharsis of the reverse. Halloween the original. Not a fan. Alright. Hey, Cameron. I'm finally on another live stream. How you doing? Whew, just playing some Alien for some Halloween stuff. Oh, shitting hell. Okay, alright. I know I've played the game before, but bets on all these fuckers coming to life. Keep an eye on the motion tracker. In fact, let's just get it ready. EMP mine. So we can throw it or we can place it. I don't want to place it because I don't want one of them to trigger it and then the rest of them get away scot-free. I want to get them all at once. Game any good? Game is marvelous. One of my favorites. Oof. Sales showroom. Viewing appointments. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like I said, Seegson ain't doing so well. Ooh, lift lockdown. I don't want to. You know, before I go, I'm actually a little bit curious. This... Did I trigger the spooky music before I got ambushed? I know your game. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk. Okay, so we're all good. Getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behavior. Okay, nothing new there. Oh, there we go. Just see them all at once turning around. What the hell was that noise? Excuse me? Take shotgun, take shotgun, take shotgun, take ammo. Safe spot. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Despite Covenant being what it is, I'd still love to see Ridley Scott finishing his trilogy. Run it right into the ground. Though, you know, the basic premise of Alien Earth could have been that film. Aye. Right, what are we doing? Our objective? We just need to find Samuels. I don't know why we didn't just call to him through the vent, to be honest. What do you mean you shut down the access to the elevator? All your guns and supplies mean jack shit to me when the synthetic that was chasing you is still fucking down there. I don't think it's seen me. It stood staring at your old magazines and the blood plant overlook. Get back down here and open this door now, Smythe. I don't know how many of you are still around to get this, but I've got weapons and supplies, and I'm setting up shop outside Synthetic Showroom. I'm hoping we'll be safe from the creature up here. Smythe is with me and waiting to be lit up from the fluid plant reception. Still haven't seen Suzanne. If you're with her, let me know. I think Suzanne is in the other room and dead. Sorry, buddy. I'm just waiting for that door to break down and all those the droid army to walk in here, you know. Oh, right on cue. Hey buddies, what's up? Hey buddies, what's up? Hey buddies. Sorry, I've been hoarding all this gear all game because I knew I'd need it eventually. No! You... Shit. It's my fault. I keep forgetting what the button is for a melee attack. I always do this. Get some space. Let me get some space. Some space. Ah! Clicking! Reload. 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 That'll do. Surely. Ah! So this is like Alien, like the films. Yeah. Like kind of heavily based on sort of the originals. Hence the sort of 70s aesthetic. Very 70s sci-fi. And haircuts. Eliminate lice before it spreads. Lovely. Hey! Yeah, Phil playing this game. Hey, pal! Hey, pal! Sorry, I was making fun of you yesterday about that. Okay, well, all things considered, barely an inconvenience. What have you been up to, Cameron, then? Anything on recently? Okay, quick save.
Weyland-Yutani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
Oh. This is the one that Samuel's killed. So we're catching up. We're going the right way. Fly to Poland on Friday for Curly's stag do. Oh. Didn't know he was getting married. Congratulations to him. I guess I say to you for some reason. That's sweet though. Nice. Where are you going? Where's the do? Can't get in there. House move next Friday. Gotta be looking forward to that as well. What am I missing? Let's just activate the elevator. Oh, down to Android operations. Lovely. More of them. Okie dokie. Machines making machines? How perverse.
Malfunctioning. Great.
What was that, Ripley?
Nothing. Just more shit on this station. Fucking the usual.
Oh. This old gimmick. Righty. God, it really is the Geonosis droid factory level on a Lego Star Wars or something. Krakow. Ah, nice. With a company who will take us to a bunch of things. Nothing that you would actually want to do. So not the historical side of things, unfortunately. Just the drinking side. Eh. That's alright. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I thought the same thing with Dylan's stag do. You know, those companies who like arrange everything for you. I know it's a more convenient way of doing it, I suppose, but I feel like you could save a lot of money and probably get a more tailored to yourself kind of experience if you just planned it yourself, you know. But I guess when you're planning for a wedding and everything else on your mind, you maybe just don't want the extra work, do you? But no, still looks nice. By you, I meant like the royal you. I got that. Don't worry. The royal you. Power failure. Power failure. Completely agree with you on the company thing, but yeah, it's just to make life simple. It means that everyone knows everything and we don't have to plan anything. Speaking of which, I was, me and Uni were in Edinburgh just the past couple days, and just by total coincidence, didn't know it was there, walked past that Frankenstein's bar, if you remember that place. I think it was the last stop on Dylan's stag do. The kind of old-timey, gothic kind of building. Halloween sort of styled bar. The one that James got kicked out of because they thought he was doing coke in the in the bathroom.
With head trauma, but he's covered in blood, human blood.
All things considered, still a good night.
Put my secretary someplace safe, and right now I'm headed for the transit.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a working Joe to consult Apollo. Maybe it knows who the hell is to blame for this.
Which way do I want to go? Fuck, I hate this. Which way's progress? Which way's bonus shit? What are you on, mate? Alcohol? Your alcohol? Don't worry, that's just James. He's always like that. Item maxed, item maxed, item maxed. Item maxed, not enough resources. Sure. Damn, this game is 11 years old and not much today looks better. I was talking about this, like, when I first booted it up, and I was saying, like, for the first time in all these years playing this game, I had this slight moment of sadness where I'm like, oh no. Guys, I think Alien Isolation is starting to look last gen. Which sounds like a criticism, but, like, it's an 11-year-old game, 2014, and only now am I beginning to see, like, yeah, the anti-aliasing's not up to scratch by, like, you know, a lot of modern game standards. The textures can be a little iffy, but that's still saying a lot. The game looks stunning. The art direction, the visual design is, again, because it's so inspired by the movies, which themselves have, you know, stellar visual design. It looks great. And in itself, it ended up inspiring Alien Romulus. So, a game that looked so good, it ended up inspiring the look of a movie. What can I say? What? Goodbye. Hi. Sorry, I'm clearly in your hiding spot. I know it's working so well for you. Never played it, but I remembered you being so hyped for it. Was I? Didn't notice. Yeah, 2014. This was my first, or along with Dragon Age Inquisition, this was my first PS4 game, because I got it on PS3 first because I couldn't wait. the game came out, I don't know, maybe November time, and I got my PlayStation for Christmas, I think, or like January. Yeah, it was January. It was after Christmas. And I'm like, I plan on getting this on the new console, but let's just get it on the PS3 anyway. And I started playing it, and I actually got to about where we started the stream at, weirdly enough. Almost exactly. And then I'm like, you know what? This is silly. We've got the PlayStation 4 now. Let's just upgrade. And I was totally happy just to start the game from scratch and play it all again. You know, I just spent the last 2-3 weeks playing through it. And I'm like, yep, I could just go from the beginning again. I was amazed by how well Bioshock Infinite held up. Yeah. Like I say, what good art direction can do for a game. I mean, the things that look worse in this, other than like the anti-aliasing and other technical things, which again, I'm sure would look better on like a high-end PC with all the graphics, you know, boosted up, and I'm sure there's some mods and stuff. But yeah, the thing that looks worse that that would solve are like the character models, the humans, the facial animations and stuff like that. Because obviously, the more it's trying to look realistic, the more room it has to fall. You know, it's not going to match up with reality. Oh, what I would give. Maybe when this game gets its sequel, assuming that hasn't been cancelled. It would be... This deserves a bit of a remaster, I think.
Ripley,
It doesn't need much.
Apollo's security perimeter has
Like,
been
look at
built
this...
so that
Oh,
only Seeks
never mind.
and synthetics can interact with it.
I was going to say, look at this guy's face when he's talking.
Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo.
Man, I'm having a frustrating week. She, my cat, tore her ACL, and she's too old for surgery, so now I have to keep outside, inside, and keep her from running and jumping for 2 months. I think I got the gist. It's fine. Don't worry. That's a bugger. Sorry to hear that. I don't know how the hell you're going to manage to keep a cat from, what, running and jumping around, so it doesn't, what, pull something even worse, or tear even worse. Ugh, that sucks. My brother-in-law, Uni's brother, found a homeless cat like 2 days ago. It basically adopted him and followed him home, and he, you know, he couldn't say no, and he took it home, and it was a kitten. Had a tag on it, but obviously there was no name and blah blah blah. also he's in Shanghai, so like not the easiest place to be like, hey, is this your cat? Yeah. But either way, after a lot of vet bills and looking into it, it's got some digestion problems and it's not doing great. But the problem is he doesn't actually live there. He's only there for work, and he's gonna have to go home eventually. And he was just this morning. He was asking Uni, you know, how much does it cost to fly a cat on a plane, you know, and all this sort of things. So I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I hope he can take it home. Even if he does, he lives on his own. And he moves around for work, so probably not actually the best situation for having a cat at all, which is going to be real sad if he's going to have to put it up for adoption or something, having only just
Samuels, that's too
found
dangerous.
it.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Samuels, don't!
It's free if you hide the cat inside your coat. Yeah.
Warning. Apollo connection initiating. Apollo, infection has been purged. The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
I'm waiting to see what I have to do.
Interfacing. Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems. Please!
Okie dokie.
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Where do I start?
You need to do it in the correct order, or the cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics.
Short pause.
The red cable first.
I can't fucking see. Right, let me get my torch on, please. Nope. We're going to deliberately disable torch. Oh, okay. Bit of a tense, puzzling situation, but let's go.
Red gun!
Next, look for a blue cable. Can you see it?
A little barely. Blue, 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 blue. No torch, only gas mask.
Got it! Blue disconnected.
What else? We got
What
greens
next?
over here. You can see it easily at the thing. Greens there. What is that?
I
Black?
need the next one, Samuels! What?
What's happening out there, Ripley?
I don't know.
Emergency lights have come on! I can't make out the colors of the
Okay,
cable.
well, good thing I already know this is green.
The next one is plugged into a wall socket.
Oh.
There was an upturned gurney nearby.
What? The next one is next to a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney. Yeah, sure. I got you. Fuck. Years of me thinking I was smart, checking the colors beforehand.
Found it!
Just two more, Ripley.
Oh,
Look
shit.
for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
Yep, on it. Just came from an MRI. The machine did not behave like this. Yeah.
The last one now, Ripley.
Did I do that one already? Which one haven't I done? Green, 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 green. They're all green. Ah! This one. Yeah, sure. The one that's right in front of him. That makes sense. Fuck, I thought I killed him for a second. And there we have your average MRI. Scan. Right?
Samuels. You're dying.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
The Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me.
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
Oh.
Ricardo, if you're there, pick up.
How am I getting out of here?
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
There we are.
Shit.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
Which way? Poor Sam. Yep. You just made almost the exact same noise as the Death Star alarm in A New Hope. What? Alright. I don't even know what'll happen if that sees me. Just beep at me. Oh, we got hostiles. Oh, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, fair. Honestly. Yep. MRI stands for Massive Radio, innit? I've been trying to set up things so she can climb up stuff, but she's such a stubborn old cat that she'll get pissy and actively try to do the opposite of what you try to teach her. Yeah, I mean, you can't exactly make cats do anything, can you? You can try, but cats are going to do what they want to do. Ugh. Alright, we're looking for a dead body. There we are. In how much danger are we if we leave? Now we can try and lure androids away if we have to. But I think we're good. Alright. Because you can do things like mess with circuit breakers to activate alarms or deactivate vents and shit like that as distractions. The little anxious Death Star alarm. I see what you mean. Yeah. I was in MRI for 40 minutes. They got a screen that you can look at. For me, it was nature drone footage and nature sound. Cool. I forget which way this goes. Fuck. It would have been fun if they just had the sound of running water. Oh no. For 40 minutes. I suppose another personal news that nobody really has any stake or care in, but my stepdad just recovered from a triple bypass. Yay! That's been the last 4 or 5 days of anxiety. Getting surgery delayed and postponed day after day.
Rip, I just found something here. An interview tape. You need to hear it.
Oh?
Play it, Ricardo.
You're Marlowe, right?
Yeah.
I'm Taylor. Sector Exec Wayland Yutani.
Hey?
Oh, the big guns now, huh? Not some girl with abandonment issues?
Leave Ripley out of this. She's just looking for closure. I'm looking after Wayland Yutani interests.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell. Maybe we can do it here.
Maybe. This is being recorded. You understand?
I saw. Red lights on.
I want data. The location of the planetoid where you found the derelict.
Ah.
All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that.
and a way off the station. You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to those terms. What the fuck?
Taylor? Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
What happened to Taylor?
I heard it.
I actually, to be honest, I do not remember what happens to her. I mean, the place got attacked by the androids, but we didn't see her body. It is funny because, like, the standard thing in every Alien media is the corporate suit, the Weyland-Yutani executive. They're always the secret villain, or like the not-so-secret villain, you know what I mean? But Taylor's fine, as much as I can remember. Like, she is just like a lawyer. She's just kind of here. Now, it's a bit shady that she's going a bit behind our backs there, being like, hey, I'll let him... We just want to know where you found the eggs. But I can sympathize, empathize. She's doing her job, isn't she? It's actually, sorry, I was watching a lot of these YouTube series of people playing the Aliens role-playing game, like the tabletop game. And it actually looks a lot of fun, and I really want to play it, if I can, with people. And one of the things I like about it is it's, you know, it's standard D&D. You've got your characters, you've got your different skill sets, and you're all trying to work together to not get eaten, blah, 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 blah. But what's fun about it is it's got that little bit of, like, Among Us sort of type working against each other in a way, where everybody has their own secret agenda. Like, when the game begins, you're basically given a card, which you have to keep to yourself, and you have an objective. You know, and it could be like, you do everything you can to keep your crewmates safe because they're like family to you. That's nice. Or it could be, make sure one of your crewmates gets infected with a parasite because they want to take the embryo back to corporate, or you know, something like this. And so it's D&D, but you're trying to work towards these secret objectives at the same time. It sounds a lot of fun. So, of course, you could play as the corporate suit type, but your objective might be something really nice and innocent. You know what I mean?
This whole area contains Apollo supporting systems with the AI core itself at the center. Apollo prevented Samuels from lifting the lockdown remotely, but once you're inside, he made sure it'll at least talk to you.
Think of your fellow passengers. Take your trash with you.
How are we doing? That sounds fun. We'd love to play that. Yeah. Yep, let's get another EMP mine going. Can never have too many. Did they just say something about AI from 2014? They knew what was coming. I know, right? I can't believe it. AI stole it from Alien Isolation.
I've come over to Apollo to find out what sent the synthetics crazy. This place has gone to hell. Apollo's redirected core android duties, and they've just walked away from the maintenance we requested after we got the news. Coolant's everywhere, gas has escaped, and the primary access lift has shut itself down. I flagged a help request, but apparently I'm 45th in line. Systems are suddenly obsessed with hazard containment. I'm gonna find a way down. Spinning out.
Oh, I remember this.
Firearms detected.
Yep.
You've got to be shitting me.
Place firearms on security conveyor.
Place weapons on conveyor belt. Goodbye.
I'll bet.
Ugh. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Give a little kiss on the forehead. Goodbye. Mummy will be back soon. Aye. I get that you were just joshing, but there are legit people like that, really. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but fucking really. We clear now? There we go.
Apollo systems inaccessible.
Right, so what do we have? We still have our pipe bombs and our
Schematics
mines.
they use for the Sevastopol
And our
sales
stun
tool should be
batons.
nearby. See if there's a back door.
Check the Apollo sales tour schematics. Fuck you, Chan.
Extremely sorry for the current disruption.
Sorry, I'm just a bit disorientated. I don't understand the objective, to be honest. Check the Apollo sales tour schematics. Okay, there's a board somewhere. Right. Behind me? On the table. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
let's
Light it
see.
up. That's easier.
There's a power conduit that links to the Apollo core. I can use that.
You think you'll fit?
Turn off the electrics, take some deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
I'm not coming up there to pull you out if you get stuck.
4930. I recall seeing a video about some animatronic thing, like a robot animal for zoos or something, and it mentioned its AI, and comments were like, AI bad! Yeah. I just wish we had a different fucking term for generative AI. The ChatGPT type shit and the image generation, because it's not AI for a start. And even what we call like AI for like video games and stuff like that, it's all different. There's like basically no through line between any of these different technologies. Like, there's no real connection between, hey, I put a prompt into a website and generated a hideous, pseudo-realistic big booby lady with distorted fingers, and your enemy pathing in a Call of Duty campaign. But we call both AI for some fucking reason. It's just inconvenient, you know? The language is failing us in this regard.
Ray, it's Chief. There's something wrong with your synthetics. The team I requisitioned...
I call it ST for slop tarts.
They brought something about a hazard containment order, tried to get into my control booth, and then just marched off. I know I always complain about those spooky bald bastards, but now I've got...
Ricardo, conduit's offline for now.
Hello.
I've got a meeting with your boss Spedding tomorrow.
Looks like you can get to the access to the turbine
So when
shaft.
he starts kicking your ass,
Too much noise.
It's shut off nearby, but it won't stay off forever. You have to get inside quickly.
To be honest, I'm gonna have to stop soon. So here's the deal. How would you feel if we picked this up again tomorrow? And I might finish the game because we're getting pretty close to the end. We're entering the final act. And unfortunately, tonight has been a lot of setup and not quite going to get to the good payoff. Spoilers. But day after that, we're then going to play this new game that I mentioned at the start of stream, Mouthwashing. How does that sound for a plan? Because I don't have really anything else game-wise lined up. And I wouldn't mind just playing more of this, to be honest. As long as you're enjoying it enough. I like plans, doesn't everyone? I can't wait for my Oblivion remake to get here. I don't know why. It's a shite game. I've played it before many times, but I get to play it again on PS5. Woo!
Turbines off. Way should be clear.
Better run. If Apollo systems overheat, they'll reboot.
Right. Where's the turbines? It's where we just were, weren't it? Okay, climb. Must go faster. Access Apollo. This is the central AI computer. Fucking hit it with a hammer, turn off all the bots at once.
Getting deeper into Apollo and your radio signal's getting faint. I'm gonna lose you soon.
Great. Just keep them crossed for me, huh?
There's gonna be lots of Joes down there, Rip. Could be dangerous.
There's gonna be too many Joes down there.
So I could get here. I've gotta try.
Joe Biden.
Was a pretty nice guy for a synthetic.
Joe Sisler.
Me too.
Joe Swanson. Angry Joe. Other Joe. Joe Obama.
Ricardo, main entrance is locked. Any idea what to do next?
Oh, fuck no. Ah! Ah!
The signal's just faint.
Ricardo? For Christ's sake.
I wonder how the painted world looks in remastered. That's a very interesting question. Let's find out. Joe Biden, the ultimate dead-eyed automatron. Yep. Walks into this room and he's just standing there in the working Joe outfit. Hello? Jill! I've fallen into the Apollo server room, Jill. I'm lost. Apollo would ask you kindly for your patience during the current hazard containment alert. Audio sold.
Spedding. Something crazy just happened. Sebastopol is off the market. We got a buyer. Weeks before they start taking the place apart and they U-turn. After all those endless presentations and tours, I guess the talks weren't stalled at all. Someone at company headquarters just had to click his fingers. A message of confirmation just came in. Apollo is currently receiving a packet of new operation rule sets. So, I guess the deal's sealed. Now, this is board level need-to-know stuff until it's announced to shareholders. Quite the promotion, huh?
So this is new information to us. Because everything we've been hearing until now
Do anything without power.
has been how this place is falling apart and they're not able to sell anything off. Nobody wants it. It's all out of date. Nobody wants to buy their androids. Nobody is interested in their research. But suddenly, whole place has been bought. Spoilers, it's Weyland-Yutani. And it's for one specific reason.
Ask me about Sebastopol's safety protocol.
That wasn't very fair. That wasn't very cash money. Son of a bitch. I hate the in this game. Yeah, these fuckers are immune, aren't they? Son of a bitch. They take our guns. They take our Second Amendment, God-given guns. And then they take our ability to stab fuckers. Son of a bitch. Right, away I go. No! Ugh. These fucking doors, man. There we go. Open the door, open the door, open the door! As Joe Biden attacks you, he says meaningless shit like, "Hey now, let's calm down the rhetoric." Hey. Go away, kindly.
Making me waste company time.
ChatGPT talks Norwegian with funny Swedish words and accents. It's funny to hear they fight it. Oh, in Sweden and Denmark, they have problems with ChatGPT. Starts talking Norwegian even when they talk Swedish to it, and when the user asks them to switch to Swedish, it continues in Norwegian. Funny. I think I put my diaper, Jill. Green smoke, gas mask, obvious ripoff of Poppy Playtime. Just change the colour to skirt copyright. I know, right? Alright, are they leaving? No, there's still one in the room behind me. Come on. Am I good? Am I not? Can't stay here all day. Yeesh. A hell of a beating there. Right, so our objective. Well, we're not going to be able to do this tonight anyway. Because I do need to go. Find Apollo's human consultation control room. That looks like wet floor. Good to know.
You're making me waste company time.
Oh, fuck off, buddy. You're making me waste streamer time. How you guys keep sneaking up on me? Stand up. Okay, didn't work. Nah, their suits are too protective. That's annoying. Come on. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Hemisphere server banks now active. Right hemisphere server banks now active.
Okay, well, we made some progress, and we'll pick it up here, or will I? I mean, I still got like 5 minutes. I don't, yeah. I'm just gonna be sitting in a car park waiting otherwise. Okay, fuck, we still got stuff to do. I'm genuinely curious if they invented synthetics that can operate near human levels. Would you trust it to operate in a nursing home? I would absolutely not trust it in a nursing home. Nor would I. I wouldn't trust them anywhere. Like, I love androids and robots, hypothetically, in fiction. But in reality, I am very anti-clanker. Until I'm proven otherwise. You know? Until they can give me a reason to think otherwise.
One of them should give me access to Apollo's security banks.
You didn't see me. You're a liar. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. Okay. Oh, that was easy. And now use access tuner on Dome Terminal to gain access. We can't get through here yet, can we? Oh, we can! Fuck you, robot! Low power. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, that's a no. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. I just want a functional life-sized B1 for non-sex Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you maybe said for sex reasons, and I just added the non. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, undeservedly. Okay. Let's give them the old run around. Just need a minute. Oh, crack my back. Tell you what. There's a save point right in front of us. We're gonna grab that, and then that's gonna be it. In fact, I might as well just end stream here because you don't need to see me saving game. It's not that interesting. Well, thanks for watching. Like I say, we're gonna pick this up again tomorrow night, and there's not going to be as much of a time limit, so we will probably just finish the game. Possibly. End stream in locker. Start next stream in locker. That's a fantastic idea, Jack. I guess I'll see you in the locker next time. I'm kind of just low-key waiting to see if they find me or not before I end stream. Nah, they're too shite. Their AI's shite. Get out of here. Clanker bastard. Alright, well, catch you tomorrow. Or whenever. And, yeah, if not, have a happy Halloween when it comes. Yada yada yada. See you later.